All right, let's talk about Tua Tagovailoa and where things stand right now. Miami Dolphins fans, we're inching closer and closer to a moment we've all been eagerly awaiting, Tua's return to the field. After weeks of waiting, there's been a steady stream of encouraging updates, but no one's giving us a hard timeline just yet. Head coach Mike McDaniel is keeping it cautious, but the news he shared earlier this week has given us more hope than ever. Right now, Tua is working his way back from his latest concussion, and McDaniel seems to think things are on the right track. He told reporters that Tua's progress is going well, but of course, they're not going to rush him back. There's still a process in place, and the team is following every step closely. Expert consultations, McDaniel said. Tua is scheduled for more medical check-ins this week. It's another step forward, another sign that we might be seeing him sooner rather than later. McDaniel didn't go into specifics. We know he's careful about setting any firm deadlines. But he made it clear that things have been so far, so good. It's not official yet, but it's progress. We've all been wondering, when will he actually be ready to return to practice? When can we finally see him back on the field? McDaniel explained that Tua can't officially clear concussion protocol until he's completed a full practice without any symptoms showing up. And that can't even start until he's eligible to return. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. Tua is eligible to come back for the week leading up to the Dolphins' home game against the Arizona Cardinals. This is just after Miami's bye week and the upcoming game against the Indianapolis Colts. So, after Week 7, the wait could finally be over. Fans, get ready. Tua has already missed 3 games: Seattle Seahawks, Tennessee Titans, and the New England Patriots. That game against New England, though, was a big one. The Dolphins took home a 15-10 victory, their first win without Tua. It was a gritty win, no doubt about it, and a huge confidence booster for this team that's been pushing through some tough times. Despite his absence, the team's keeping the fight alive. Here's something else to note: Tua has been with the team every step of the way. He's traveled with them to Seattle, he was there in New England. His presence matters. You can tell his teammates value him, not just as a quarterback, but as a leader. Even though he wasn't on the field, he was right there supporting the guys, staying engaged. And for a young quarterback like Tua, being involved even when he's sidelined is crucial for his growth and leadership in this team. But back to the question that's on everyone's mind: is there any reason we should be worried about a longer recovery for Tua? Is there any concern from the medical side about whether he needs more time off? McDaniel's response was simple and reassuring: no. He said he hasn't heard anything negative from the medical experts so far. That's a huge relief for Dolphins fans. But McDaniel is staying smart about this. He made it clear that he's not rushing anything. They're following the process to the letter. They're going to let Tua come back when it's right, and not a moment sooner. Now, we've got to mention the NFL's involvement, or rather, lack of it. NFL Chief Medical Officer Alan Sills came out and said that the league is staying out of the decision-making when it comes to Tua's return. It's all in the hands of the team's medical staff and Tua's doctors. That's important because it means the Dolphins are going to do what's best for their quarterback, without any outside pressure. At this point, it feels like we're just counting down the days. The Dolphins have been grinding, and you can feel the energy shifting with each win, each bit of progress from Tua. His return is on the horizon, and when it happens, it's going to be huge. Every fan knows what he brings to the table: the precision, the poise, the leadership. And as the Dolphins push through this tough stretch without him, there's a real sense of anticipation building. Tua's coming back, and when he does, the Dolphins are going to be ready to make some noise. We're all waiting for the moment when Tua steps back on that field. But for now, it's about patience, following the process, and taking it one day at a time. His return isn't just about him, it's about this entire team, this fan base, this city. It's coming. Just wait.